Hayom Shashayim Haomer. Baruch Hashem began counting the Omer. So I think on that note, we'll quickly discuss the essence of the Sefirat Ha'Omer. Is it a mitzvah mid'oraita or mitzvah mid'rabanan? When we count the Sefirat Ha'Omer today, are we fulfilling a mitzvah from the Torah or mitzvah mid'rabanan? And we'll run through it very, very quickly. So we obviously know that it's sourced in Psukim in the Torah. And the Gemara in Menachot, Daf Samechem with Bet explains, Rabanan usfartem lachem. You shall count for yourselves. This is the pasuk that we quote in the Leishem Mechud, and obviously that's when we talk about the mitzvah of the Sefirat Ha'Omer. Sheteh Sefira lechol echad vechad. Each person must count the Sefirat Ha'Omer. Umimarachat Shabbat, mimarachat Yom Tov, from the day after Yom Tov, which was Yom Tov of Pesach, we began counting the day after that. Miyom Aviachem, the day that you bring the korban. Yachol yispor beyom tamul lamar sheva shabbat imotiena ematay etam motzeh sheva shabbat imot bizman she'ata matchil lemanot mi ba'erev. It needs to be 7 complete weeks. When do you find 7 complete weeks? When you begin counting in the evening. So that's the Gemara, the Braita in Masechet Menachot discusses the essence of where we find this mitzvah, and it has a drasha on those psukim. Now, there's a big fundamental question here between the Rishonim. Okay, I understand it's based on psukim, but is the Sefirat Ha'Omer contingent on the bringing of the korban of the Omer or not? And what's the difference? According to the Rosh and the Ran, the Sefirat Ha'Omer today is only derabanan. Why? Because, like I said, it's contingent on the existing of the Beit HaMikdash that should be built right away, and our ability to bring the korban. They explain that when you bring the korban, that's when the Sefirah, the counting of the Sefirah, is a mitzvah mid'oraita, and if there's no bringing of the korban, it's only a zecher lemikdash. We're only doing it to commemorate what they used to do in the Beit HaMikdash with the bringing of the korban. That's actually why we immediately say off by afterward. We have that tefillah for the Beit HaMikdash, because according to these Rishonim, it's only rabbinic until we have Beit HaMikdash again. However, the Rambam and the Chinuch, they both explain that it's independent. Even today, the mitzvah is mid'oraita, to count every night with a bracha, if you're counting straight, is a mitzvah from the Torah still. And they don't learn like the Ran and the Rosh. They explain that it's an independent thing. The Gemarot, the drasha of the korban, of when you bring the Omer, is only a zecher le'alma. It's only for us to put or correspond and remember the psukim better. But really, there's an independent standalone mitzvah today to count alone. Now, what are a few nafka minot? What's the practical difference between these two opinions? The first one is very practical in our community, counting after Shekiah, before Tzedek Kochavim. After sunset, before the stars emerge. If we say it's a mitzvah mid'oraita, a biblical mitzvah, then you have to wait till the machmir opinions. You can't light before Tzedek Kochavim, because night, according to all the opinions, begins then. But if we say it's only derabanan, and there's an added element, another reason why we need to count, then you can count from Shkiah. And le'alacha, there's a few other nafkaminot, if you began eating before the time or not, we won't discuss them for now, but this is very practical. Le'alacha, how do we go? The Shulchan Aruch, we all follow, is posek like, not the Rambam, like the Rosh and the Ran, that it's only mitzvah mid'erabanan today, and soon we should have the Beit HaMikdash again, and it'll come mitzvah mid'oraita. But for that reason, that the Shulchan Aruch holds it's derabanan, we therefore can count if we need to after Shekiah. And the Rav Ovadia explains that in the minyan, where we're concerned someone might forget and not count by themselves, we count from sunset and on. Ideally, we wait till Tzedek Kochavim, but Friday nights this will be very practical very soon, that Tzedek Kochavim will be too late, but sunset arrived, and therefore we rely on the Shulchan Aruch, that it's a derabanan, and a mitzvah derabanan you can count early. This is one of a few different nafkaminot, but we should understand the whole machloket at play, and Bez Hashem, Harachaman Yachzir Avodat Ben Amidash B'Mukab B'Mirav Emenu. Amen. Hazak Baruch.